This is only the second time these two have faced each other on the Crokinole board. But the weight they carry onto the board could not be more different. On the one side, in pink, Al, the 2025 Crokinole Champion, a title earned through a cold understanding of how the games are won and the human mind works. Silent and patient, then strikes and claims it all. Across from him in green, D-Day, a player who knows numbers and studies outcomes, who prepares for the worst case scenarios, and last season ended with just 2 wins. 2 hard-fought victories in a year defined by missteps and narrow margins. And tonight, there's no room left for error. For D-Day, it is not about pride, it is not about style. It's about standing your ground when the champion is bearing down. 1 board, 1 circle, no allies, no reinforcements. Every shot matters, every mistake will be punished. Al versus D-Day. Let the battle begin. I want to be held accountable for my shuffleboard wax addiction. So I have continued to work on and will continue to work on and gain your trust in that I have curbed my addiction to shuffleboard wax. Thank you. Much respect to those who joined the clown, even though it didn't work out. Nat, Kiwi, Seb, Daniel, Nordlock, Ryan, and J-Prop. Those of you who joined the Billy Club, always. Joseph, Christine, Quar, walking down the line, Hito, Maggie, Raina, Pharaoh Silver, Andre, Joey, Nathan, Goth Brooks, and Blackie. Who do you have winning this week? Al or D-Day? Put it in the comments below. Flying Pain. Over if you think 1 or more discs will leave the play area by Al. Al has to be the shooter. Under, no disc leaves the play area. D-Day, 500 or higher open 20s. Last year finished about 480. Over if you think 500, under if you think 499 or less. And who do you think will be the takeout king? Who do you think will end the game with more takeouts? Al or D-Day? Put your bets in the comments because that game, Al versus D-Day, starts right now. And did you grab your snacks? And away we go. Last year's champion, Al, ranked first and hits an open 20 to start and kick his season off with a perfect 1,000. And D-Day misses. This is going to be the season of the glove, I think. What, 2 competitors with gloves? Unusual for Al to not get that takeout. That is a little strange coming from Al, but we'll see how that plays out. Sitting at 128 overall season, 4 takeouts. Lifetime. Rebound 20 chance and hits it. First rebound 20. Only the 5th lifetime. Our GoPro did not work for set 1, so the replay footage is a little lackluster. But that was an awesome takeout, or awesome rebound 20 made. And I think, like the last few weeks, we're still getting some rust. We still got a lot of pieces on the board and not the best of shots here, but knocking some rust off. You know, this is the start of season for Al and D-Day. As we get a peel. Good takeout there from D-Day. If you took D-Day on takeouts, you might already kind of be set here. He's already well up on takeouts. And that's another one. 4 for the season. 68 lifetime. Almost at 68, didn't. Final 3 shots. D-Day has the hammer, so I think you can't miss there. First miss of the season, 11th lifetime. I still think you have a good opportunity here. just a peel ties it 30-30. This is a difficult shot, but he can take it easily. No. And Al wipes his brow because he knows he snuck one away. 30-30 should not have been a tie, but it's how you play the game. Set 1 goes to neither player, and they both get 1 point on our race to 5. And we will be right back after these commercial breaks. For too long, Rome, Iowa has been overlooked. Hardworking people, limited opportunities. But that story's changing. New projects, real training, and pay that builds more than just structures. It builds pride. We're creating skilled jobs and fair wages, and a labor force that is known for stability, craftsmanship, and shared success. I am Tiberius, Mayor of Rome. If you are ready to work, learn, and build something greater than yourself, Rome, Iowa is ready for you. Come to Rome, Iowa and build the future with us. It's always commendable. I mean, who doesn't love Tiberius? As D-Day misses, and he's gonna, if you have the over on D-Day, you are going to need him to lock in. Third take out of the game, 130 lifetime for Al. Still behind in D-Day if you have the over, and we do have a piece that flew off the board, but it is not by Al. We need Al to do it. And D-Day did it. So we are not going to count that in the over-unders on Al. As we get 0 for 3, we're sitting at 0% for D-Day. If you called that over, you might be in trouble. 60th peel lifetime for Al, though. So wild having Billy in the 120s. As D-Day finally gets the open 20, 1 of 4 for 250. Al still sitting at a perfect 1,000. And I shouldn't have said that. 667 for 2 of 3. Good takeout. 5th of the game for D-Day. With Al sitting at 3. We're going to need some more Al's takeouts. What a wild shot in, but it kicked it into the 15. 20 to 50. Ooh, rebound 20, first rebound 20 of the season for Al. 25th lifetime, and we got our GoPro working. Good. Honestly, one of the best takeouts you want to see. You clear the disc, you made the 20. D-Day still got one on there, but you probably couldn't get a double takeout like that with that peg practically touching, with the disc touching the peg. There we go. Open 20 chance here. Missed. With Al having, you know, is D-Day going to make me regret saying this, but I think he is. I feel like he's thrown these sets away. 65-45, 20-point swing is going to be pretty easy. And he does. 60 to 45 in set 2. 2 games in a row. I truly feel like D-Day should have won. Just could not pull off the win. 60 to 45 is your final for set number 2. Al this time gets the full 2 points. It is 3-1 going into set number 3. And Al is clearly excited. Clearly excited. Okay, set 3. D-Day has the hammer. This is his opportunity to tie it up, to make it 3-3, as it is 3-1 right now. We're playing to 5. Al missed again, sitting at 500. I don't know if I kind of like that. You're blocking open 20 access. 8th take out of the game though. And that disc sitting on the line is, oh my, and he hit the wrong disc, I think. He clearly wasn't aiming for that one. 15-10. D-Day having the hammer, keeping the scores low is going to help. 5th take out of the game. But with D-Day having 8 and only a few shots left, you're not going to have that many takeout opportunities as we get a peel. 10-10. 8 shots left. Takeout. 6th takeout of the game. 20 points on the board. Low scoring match. Gonna need to start finding. What a shot was that? Launched it into the stratosphere. Again, Al needs to be the one that knocks it off the board. But he does get an open 20. 3 of 5 for 600. Now sitting at 35 points. Going for the 5 to kick it in is a little unique. I'm not sure why he didn't go for the 10 there. Other than it would have just made a takeout battle. As we get a 7th takeout from Al. 1 shot left. He cannot get the takeout. So D-Day wins on overs. And it stays on the board. 35-5. 2 shots left. There's not much, ouch, D-Day can do. 35-0. This game is over. Not even a tie is going to save. And again, Stratosphere launches that thing. 30-0. Set number 3. Absolute Alfest. 5-1 is your final. I almost said 0. 5-1 is your final. Al wins it. And let's take a look at the bets. Under, if no disc leaves the board, Al did not launch any disc. D-Day finished with 200 open 20s. Under wins, and D-Day had the most takeouts. D-Day wins that one. Let's take a look at your shot of the game. Clearly the rebound 20 from set number 2. Absolutely changed the dynamic of that set. And clearly gave D-Day trouble because there was no recovery from that. And clearly a good win for Al. Let's go down and hear from the players. That was a tough loss. That wax smelled really good. Really good. Thank you for the continued support on Patreon. Don't forget to check that out. We've been having a little bit of fun over there with Dead Ball Baseball. Next week, it is Wizard versus Ian. Animated versus the reanimated? I'll work on a title. Thank you as always for watching, and we will see you next week.